What's up guys? Welcome to another week of Sydney Olympic Park. And today's question is, will I get dropped or not? And I think the answer may be yes today. Just doing a warm-up right now and there's a bunch of real quick guys. So I should be in a bit of pain soon. That'll be fun. Alright, so we've just done a warm-up lap. There's everyone over there. Oh, pretty big turnout. Chris has brought a GoPro as well. Strapped it on the front with his Garmin watch setup.
Yo, let's go.
And what are you?
How do you
filming? Oh, perfect.
Yeah,
same settings as me. Alright.
Yeah, let's go. Yeah, Georgie.
Yeah.
That'd be great.
Alright.
Fast group is gonna kill me.
That's good though. You want a good workout, Serena?
Oh god.
Serena's here, first time pain train. I think she'll do alright. The story of today, very windy. Incredibly windy today. I'll put the direction of the wind up on the screen for you to see, and I'll look up what the speed was later. But there's some significant headwind through certain sections, and it's gonna be tough.
Alright, let's get into the footage with the overlay. Look, I just want to preface this by saying that Sydney Olympic Park is not a race, it's more of an organised group ride, and I'm also not particularly strong. I'm just always trying to find ways to save energy. So with that in mind, I want to talk about cornering this week. For me, I consider that I've done a corner well if I don't have to do any extra effort to get onto the person's wheel that's in front of me. That means there's no big gap opening up and I'm not doing a big 500, 600 watt sprint essentially to get back onto their wheel. So with that in mind, I'm going to talk about three things. The first is picking your line, the second is braking and pedaling through corners, and the third is cycling dynamics with other cyclists around you. Anyone who follows motorsport knows that the best line to follow is the straightest one because this allows you to carry the most speed through the corner. This means going wide on the approach, cutting the apex, and then going wide on the exit. Add into this the element of other riders around and you realise quickly you cannot always get your choice line. You do not always have to follow the wheel in front of you to the corner, and if you know you'll be coming in faster than them, sometimes it's better to stop pedaling earlier, save some energy, let a gap open up, and with your faster cornering, close the gap on the exit. In this way, you essentially have allowed yourself to rest for a few seconds for free. Look at the footage here. I'll start maybe 10 meters back from the rider in blue, the blue striped jersey. I stop pedaling early, I carry my speed through the corner, taking the inside line, and then slot myself straight onto his wheel, making up at least 10 meters in multiple places with no extra effort. Braking when you're approaching a corner takes a bit of experience, knowledge of your center of gravity, and knowing the grip of your tires. You never want to brake while you're turning, as this creates a lot of instability, so do all your braking beforehand. In the best case scenario, you don't actually need to brake at all, and you can just coast to scrub off speed. For pedaling, if the corner is not too sharp, sometimes it's best just to pedal through the corner and maintain your speed. For very little energy, you can maintain the speed or close a gap where other riders do not. Just make sure you are not leaning over too much, as your pedal will strike the ground, which can send you flying. If you don't pedal through the corner, it's important to have the foot on the inside of the corner raised to prevent it from hitting the ground, and you should be looking to accelerate as soon as you exit the corner. The last thing I want to talk about is the dynamic of riding in a group. Once you've gone through a few corners, you'll quickly figure out who knows what they're doing and who does not. In this ride, Emily has joined us and she has a fantastic strategy when cornering. She quickly identifies that the group is slowing down too much into the turns and should pull out of the pace line on approach, maintain her speed, and then slot straight back into the pace line on exit. Other things to identify is when people allow big gaps to open up in front of them. When riding in this kind of setting, it's the big surges that will tire you the fastest. So sometimes moving up the train to avoid someone who's allowing big gaps to open is better for conserving energy in the long run. I hope you enjoyed this week's episode of Sydney Olympic Park and you found it informative. At the end of the ride, once I'd cropped out the warm-up, our average speed was 37.8 kilometers an hour, which is pretty decent. I'm pretty pleased with that, and I managed to hold on to the very end. In fact, I managed to pull out a decent sprint at the end and got to the top of the hill first, so pretty pleased with myself about that. Anyway, till next time, see you later.